Hello and welcome back to Comical Reactions. I'm JB. I'm here at Roleplay and we're reacting to the last two episodes of Doom Patrol, episodes 4 and 5, um, just after Cult Patrol, which was episode 3, sort of standalone. But this one's a two-parter. And spoilers ahead, so if you have not seen the last two episodes, 4 and 5, then you might want to watch it first and then come back for our reactions. We're just going to scroll through the videos and give you the highlights of each episode. So episode 4 starts off with this. Sorry, episode 3 was Puppet Patrol, episode 4 was Cult Patrol, and episode 5 is Paw Patrol. So we start with this family who has been taking care of a kid, and the kid um, gets these writings on his body. Um and apparently, once he's grown up, when he turns 18, the cult will be reading the scripture on his body, and that will summon the decreator. So the boy's father um, warned him, but his throat got slit by the mother, and the boy is trying to escape. Then switch to the Doom Patrol. Sorry. This is in Barcelona. A priest suddenly gets uh, the marks on his palms, just like when what was the term? I forgot the term, but sort of symbolizes the marks of the where Jesus had been crucified. So I don't know why it was here when if it some scholars say that it should be near here because it'll support the weight of someone getting crucified. Anyway, switch to Doom Patrol and we see a new character, Willoughby Kipling. Some sort of John Constantine in this Doom Patrol series because apparently it also happened in the comics when they couldn't use John Constantine, so they made up a new character which is essentially just like him. So they find Willoughby Kipling looking for Niles Calder um, because he needs help on the impending doom or apocalypse. And Niles isn't in the doom manor, and Willoughby finds the rest of the Doom Patrol and asks for their help, and um, they get the boy, which was quite quick from the parrots, and they also summon this talking horse head. So they get the boy, but they don't want to kill the boy. And they have to close the portal. And Jane and Robotman go to Barcelona to go to the priest, but they get sucked up into the portal, and they end up in Nurnheim. where they meet the two giant avatars, which was played by the mother and the father of the kid originally. She said that they had ascended, but the father is still dead. So, they're trying to protect the kid. Some assassins come, and where is that?
Who may stay as our guest.
Here are the
I
avatars.
don't want to.
Oh, Crazy Jane is exhibiting a new character, Penny something. She talks British, but here in the chamber of these avatars, here's the dead father. They're shown to be how they are sort of acting, like how they see each other. So Robotman sees Jane like his kid, and Jane will see Robotman like just like a brain. Then back in Do Manor. So they're trying to prepare for the arrival of those who tried to get the kid. And so first we have this the assassins. What did he say they were? They were letters, unsent letters.
They're in. Tri-bachelors, gauze.
Tri-bachelors?
Assassins, pain surgeons, made out of dead skin and letters that were never sent.
They're made out of dead skin and letters never sent. So whenever they destroy one, letters fly off. Very cool. So Willoughby Kipling with his flaming sword right out of his back, and then Cyborg with his sonic cannon right from his right hand. One of the highlights. But upcoming also is something that I've been waiting for, and that is with Rita Farr. So so Willoughby left Cyborg.
Things out no matter what.
You're right. We do. Sorry.
Sorry for what?
And he goes to try to kill the kid, but Rita Farr, Elasti Woman, finally we see her using her Elasti powers, and that was the highlight for me. So we really see that she's developing as a character, and I'm glad that they didn't have everything in control when they started. They really are. I mean, this has been years. They've been there for decades, and only now we've seen her exhibit this control over herself, her emotions, and her powers. So I like that very much. But unfortunately, the kid still, Elliot, still got abducted, and we see that the place where Robotman and Jane went to is actually a snow globe, and the cultists read the scripture, and they summon the decreator, which is a giant eye in the sky.
Is that the decreator?
We're too late.
Maybe I should have done a hard day's night.
Okay. Very good episode. But I didn't do the reaction video last week because I wanted to wait for the conclusion of the episode. And that's where we're going next.
The decreator.
So, in this episode, more weird stuff. We go back to 1977 because the plan of Mr. Nobody and the chief they're working together because Mr. Nobody doesn't want the decreator to mess up his plans by decreating everything, erasing everything. So they work together and they hatch a plan. And the plan is to go back somewhere in time where Crazy Jane, one of Crazy Jane's personalities, would be able to get a cult going, a cult of her own going, to raise a recreator in the event in the future when one eye appears in the sky. So between 1977 and the future, they want this cult to grow, and then to protect another kid with symbols written all over that the cultists will read or will somehow get triggered to summon the recreator, which will be the opposite of decreator, which will combat the decreator. So we see history of that, of Crazy Jane in the mental institution. Niles Calder, helping her escape and bringing her to the Do Manor, and then so back in the present, so there's Willoughby Kipling is still with the team, but he's saying, "I told you so. We should have killed the kid," but they didn't want to, and so back in Nurnheim, the snow globe, we see, and also in one of Crazy Jane's sessions in the mental institution, the doctor overseeing her mentioned her name, K. Is it K? K Chalice. So that might be her Crazy Jane's real persona, and Crazy Jane and Robotman in Nurnheim find out that they are actually in a snow globe. So we go to the scene with Mr. Nobody and Niles Calder, and when they're hatching the plan for one of Crazy Jane's personalities, Dr. Harrison. So that went well. The cult got formed, and everything is in place. So one of the good scenes also, again, in this episode is with Rita Farr consoling Elliot, the kid who got his the scriptures on his body read and formed and summoned the decreator. But Elliot got decreated, erased, Thanos style, and now Calder appeared in the Do Manor, explaining how they're going to defeat the decreator. So fast forward to the plan getting put into motion, they find the uh, what the new cult had, and it's a pug. And Crazy Jane had to ring a bell in Nirnheim that would trigger the symbols on the body of the pug or around the pug to be able to be read. And Willie be read it, and it summoned the other eye, which had the
Turn this tube.
staring contest with the decreator, and they sort of like canceled each other out. At the end of the episode, Niles Calder still had to go back to where, as a prisoner of Mr. Nobody, and that's where the episode ends. So another solid episode from Doom Patrol, and there have been a few sneak peeks of the next episode, Doom Patrol Patrol, where we see them in costume, in their red and white costume, and the new character Mentos, which was originally from the comics. So, what did you think of the episode? Let me know in the comments below. I enjoyed it, and I will keep watching the series every Friday in DC Universe streaming. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, leave a comment down below, hit the notification bell, like, share, and I'll see you in our next stream video. Bye.